Howdy Ho YouTube, Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team that my brain made, featuring one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, definitely top 3, Snorlax. So NAIC is over. I'm having fun with Pokemon again, and I want to build a team around a really funny Pokemon. So I decided Snorlax was whom I wanted to build around. How did I do that, you might ask? Well, the next question was, what team comp would Snorlax do really well on? And I decided that it needs to be a team comp weak to Calyrex Ice Rider. So let's take a look at Snorlax, and then we'll see why I put it on a team comp like this. So this Snorlax is all bulk, baby. 164 HP to hit 256 HP. That way it's optimal for grassy terrain recovery. Just max defense, relaxed, and then the rest in special bulk because its special bulk is really good. It features Facade, Crunch, Encore, and Yawn. With safety goggles, thick fat, and Terra Fairy. You almost never tear. I think I've only ever terrored Snorlax once, one singular time. But other than that, you almost never terror this thing. But I think Fairy is still good in case you get to an end game where you're against a fighting type and you need to lower their defenses. Thick fat to resist ice and fire type moves, which is really good. And safety goggles so you can't be put to sleep under Trick Room because opposing Amoonguss can still be slower than you. So why did I do this? Well, the rest of the team, you'll notice, is really Ice Rider weak. And so I decided that Snorlax was a fantastic fit into this because in best of one, if they set up a Trick Room with Ice Rider, I can Encore them into Trick Room. If they try to go for Glacial Lance, it doesn't really take anything. I can Terra Fire Koraidon, and then Koraidon eats it like a champ, and then it just deals a bunch of damage to whatever you want on the field. So it's a really fantastic patch-up mon for an otherwise really Ice Rider weak team that I like a lot. Slow Encore is really cool if I predict the Fake Out. In Trick Room, it causes a lot of problems because it's slower than basically any of the main Trick Room mons. And it survives a lot of hits just because it has insanely good bulk, especially on the special side. So that's really what I like. The rest of the team, pretty standard. We have Terrafire, Assault Vest, Grassy Surge, Rillaboom with Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, and U-Turn, the Calchette, which I'm very comfortable with. I did this so we could give Snorlax, since it doesn't have leftovers, I can give it additional recovery. But the Rillaboom is really nice too for terrain control and Fake Out pressure. Actually, can I just yeah, I can move you guys over here. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Maybe I should start doing this. Here's the Rillaboom. We have Koraidon, Terrafire, Clear, Amulet, Orichalcum Pulse with Collision Course, Flare Blitz, Flame Charge, and Protect. I have made a super bulky Koraidon with a ton of attack. I've max attack adamant. 158 to outspeed those AV Miraidons that we're seeing a lot, just a little bit of extra speed. Then the rest in HP and the rest. I could maybe optimize the HP a little bit better for grassy terrain, but you're taking Flare Blitz damage and all this other stuff, so it doesn't really matter anyways. So I just get to a nice good number. 201's a pretty safe number for HP, just kind of all around, and then max attack got the speed I wanted and threw the rest in the bulk where I felt it was useful. We have Calyrex Shadow Rider, Terra Dark, Focus Sash as one with Astral Barrage, Psychic, Disable, and Protect. The exact same set that I used for NAIC, just Disable over Encore because I have Encore already on the team, and the Disable is really helpful into Choiced Mons. We have Raging Bolt, Tera-Electric Magnet, Protosynthesis with Thunderbolt, Thunderclap, Dragon Pulse, and Protect. Ton of bulk, lot of physical bulk mainly. Oh, it's showing 75 here. Let's put this at 50 like it's supposed to be. Are the rest of them at 50? Yes, I was like, wow, that's a great defense stat. But yeah, yet again, optimized HP for grassy terrain recovery, a bunch of things. But Tera-Electric Magnet-Boosted Thunderbolt in the sun is just going to nuke whatever it touches. It does so much damage. It's absolutely disgusting. And finally, we have Brute Bonnet, Terra Water, Rocky Helmet, Photosynthesis, Rage Router, Spore, Sucker Punch, and Seed Bomb, the exact same set I took to Milwaukee that I'm also really comfortable with. So see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon weak to Calyrex Ice Rider. This is kind of a balanced, kind of hyper offense team, but because Snorlax answers it so well, you can kind of get away with all of this. I mean, Caly is neutral to it, but it does deal really great damage into it. But Snorlax just sits in front of it and doesn't care. It's really cool. How are you going to utilize the team? So depending on the matchup, it's kind of balance oriented, but into those Miraidon CIR teams, I'm going to lead Koraidon, Rillaboom, almost always Terra Koraidon, and unless they Helping Hand max special attack specs Draco into Koraidon, it's actually going to live, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to Flame Charge, U-turn out with Rillaboom, go into Snorlax, hope they click Trick Room, click Encore, go from there. In other comps like Rain, it's going to be like Shadow Rider Bonnet, which is really, really fantastic because you can protect Shadow Rider, put something to sleep, and then swap into Koraidon, get rid of the Rain, go from there, and you're not really going to take all that much damage from a Rain if they like click Tailwind. Other than that, I'm almost never leading with Snorlax. Snorlax is almost always coming into the back, and it's almost always only coming into the Trick Room matchup. So I'm a little worried about how often. I don't bring it a ton, but I'm going to make sure that I feature at least one game with Snorlax today. I want at least one match featuring our little chubby boy here. I don't actually know the gender of mine in game, but this little chubster right here, I want to bring at least one game. So it'd be the first game no matter what. And then the rest is like kind of your standard Sun, hyper offense, balancy things. I think the team is really, really fun. I like it a lot. I've been playing it a ton, having a really fantastic time. So if you'd like to try it out for yourself, I will include a rental and a Pokepaste down in the description below. Give it a go. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And let's go ahead, hop into the battles. We have a Snorlax game. We have Miraidon, Iron Jugulus, Calyrex Ice Rider, Hatterene, Volcarona, and Iron Hands. We know what we must do. Let us begin. Terrafire Flare Blitz if I gotta. I will Terrafire Flare Blitz that Volcarona every day of the week. Nice, okay. Okay. Has two abilities there. Are they booster energy? No, I think they're Covert Cloak then. Oh, there it is. They might go for the Tailwind then? I don't know. I'm fine with a Terrafire Flare Blitz into this slot and Hard Swap into Snorlax. Because a single high horsepower won't pick up. If they go for that. Okay. Double Protect is fine, I think. Okay, so what do they do here? I mean, they're probably like Terra Water or something. But they're not really doing anything to... Like, this is still the threat. I'm gonna yawn here. Okay. They're a dragon, that's fine. We set up a Tailwind, yeah. How fast are they? High horsepower won't KO. There's a lot though. This should pick up. Yeah. Do I go down? No, I survived, which is cool. So who comes in? Probably Miraidon. Yep. This should be fine. And I can yawn this slot. I should survive any double up they want to go for. Even if they go for Glacial Lance. Nice. Even if they go for Glacial Lance, it's fine. Yeah. It does nothing to Snorlax. Crit didn't matter. Okay. So now they can attack if they want, but then they'll go to bed. I'm gonna go into Calyrex. 2 Astral Barrages should kind of do whatever I need it to. How many more turns of... Tailwind do they have? 2. So I should always... What can they have in the back? Nothing that wants to take this. I'll fish for a defense drop here. Yeah. Nice Volcarona. Oh, they are max speed Caly Ice. Okay, I think I just need to get a little lucky here. I actually don't care if I get the Facade here. But they're definitely Quiver Dance Volk. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Oh, that was kind of sick. Oh, well. Can I get a bird? Yay! Let's Facade some stuff! Never thought I'd be excited about a burn on my physical mon. We know that they're not Scarf. And Facade here. Going for a Protect. Does this 2-hit KO the Miraidon? That's my question. Well, it should, especially after the Facade damage. Yeah, it should. Because now this is a double power Facade. And neither of these Pokemon get priority moves, I don't think. Yeah, and the Life Orb ship. Whoa! Yo, Snorlax picked up a KO on Miraidon! That's kind of sick! I'm absolutely just gonna Protect and, Facade to pick up the KO. Because it's funny. Dang, they didn't let me do it. Alright, that's Snorlax. Handles CIR super duper well. I am gonna set the preference. I got really bad luck on the matchups today. I don't bring Snorlax to another match. So I think the other matches are really good, and you should watch them. They have some excellent play against some really good opponents, but that is the power of Snorlax. I wish it came to more of the battles today. But But it is what it is. So you should use it though, because it's really good. So let's go ahead, hop into the next one. Okay, we're facing Llama with Rillaboom, Chenpao, Zacian, Kyogre, Raging Bolt, and Tornadus. So this is CSR plus Brute Bonnet lead with Koraidon, and then our choice of Raging Bolt or Rillaboom in the back. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't want to tear us so much stuff here. I want it to be Rillaboom, so I have a fake out pressure. Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to get rid of Tornadus as quickly as possible, so. So my fear is like, okay, I need Raging Bolt for Torn, but Zacian Chenpao, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. They almost never protect the Calyrex because they want to do damage into it, and I'll get a ton of damage off on Zacian. Then, theoretically, I can Flame Charge the next turn, or do whatever I need to. We'll find out. But they have to double Calyrex in order to KO it, and then I can just start clicking Astral a bunch. And if they protect with one Pokemon, then I can just... and I leave CSR, then I have Rage Powder. Nice. Okay, it does over half to Zacian. Yep. So they can't KO my Calyrex. Interesting. Okay. That's a choice. They haven't Terra'd yet. I wouldn't anticipate them to be Terra normal. I'm gonna Spore the Zacian slot in case they swap out. Yep, that's why. Who comes in? Tornadus, yep. Huge. Chenpao is fast asleep. Do I do over half to Thorn? I don't remember. Yeah. Okay. Well, then this is GG's, right? So no Snorlax required. I Astral Barrage. And I Rage Powder. In case they wake up turn 1. And go for a Sucker Punch. Nope. But they did go for the Sucker Punch. Torn is fast asleep. Torn goes down. Nice. Yeah, so you can cover a lot with Spores just to, like, make sure that you're picking stuff up. But now they're going to probably go, what, Zacian Kyogre? +2 now, so... No Terra used yet, though. Kyogre. Is the Kyogre Scarf? I think I want to protect here. And I'm going to go ahead and just Sucker Punch Kaio. Okay, battle was just canceled. So they weren't Scarf. Yeah, so they could be Scarf, and then that would put me in a bit of a disadvantageous position, because then I would have Koraidon in the back, which wouldn't be great against that Zacian. So it's like, I really need to make sure that I can KO this Zacian. So if they are Scarf, I'll see that most likely in the tier, like the speed order, if they go first. Then I can pretty safely fake out into Kyogre, Astral. And then if they are Scarf, they're not going to get rid of. And then I have Rillaboom and Koraidon in the back to basically take them out. If they're locked in, if they lock themselves into a water move or something, then they're cooked. So I could also, in theory, I guess in that instance, I could let my 2 mons go down, and then I can fake out Zacian Flame Charge into Kyogre. But if they lock themselves into an Ice type move, that's a little scarier. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind overall. But either way, it's a really good game to my opponent. They played super cool. Let's do another one. Okay, this is Wolf's Perish Trap team. We have Calyrex Shadow Rider, Koraidon, Ensign, Amoonguss, Screamtail, and Gothitelle. This one's gonna be tough, actually. I feel like I always want to lead Bonnet into this. That's really big. Like, Koraidon Bonnet, I think, could be really good. And I can't switch either of them out, though. I don't really have many ghost types. CSR and probably Raging Bolt, I think, is what I have to do. I don't know. This is actually going to be tough. That Screamtail is going to be a problem. Let's see. Okay, Ensign. For Bonnet. It's got to be Safety Goggles Ensign, right? And that's Life Orb Koraidon. So if they don't Flame Charge here, we're in really good shape. I don't really care about Incineroar all that much, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna double the Koraidon slot. Like, Ensign's not really threatening me with anything, I guess. Okay, that's good. That was a crit, which isn't good. Lost some of its HP. Right on, flinched and couldn't move, and now I'm gonna Spore. My question is the Ensign... So here's the deal. I really want to get a Flame Charge off. I'm going to go ahead and Spore into the Ensign slot. Yep. That's what I figured. Nice. Okay. So now here's the deal. I really don't want Koraidon to get... Like, they can swap out into basically anything they want, right? So I'm just going to Collision Course and Spore this slot again. Nice. So Koraidon goes down. Incense should be faster than me. Nope, but they do have safety goggles, which is okay. Not really gonna do all that much. I'm very bulky. Now I have a +1 to my speed, though. Shadow Rider. And I have my own Sash Shadow Rider. What do I think they have in the back? My guess would be Screamtail. And Sucker Punch. Okay, that's fine. Tera Ghost. Are they specs? I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna do a nice chunk. Do a nice bit. Astral Barrage. This will actually work out really well if they don't, Okay, yeah. I actually am not mad about that double KO. Because now they can't Parting Shot out. Yeah. Which is really good for me. Okay. I'm assuming they're Sash, because they don't have... I really kind of want to Astral... What do they have in the back? Like, they protect the Calyrex here, right? I'm gonna do this. And I just win the speed tie. Okay, we win. I mean, that's how CSR plays sometimes. You just have to win the speed ties. I got lucky there. And now this is definitely gonna count. This is Magnet Boosted, Sun Boosted Thunderbolt. Yeah. If I lose that speed tie, I lose the game. But I was willing to make that trade, I guess. Like, to me, that was a fair enough call. Yeah, and it is a Screamtail. That's basically what I had anticipated. I maybe could have adjusted thinking... I don't know, the turn where they didn't protect the Calyrex, I could have just Flare Blitzed, Sucker Punched, and done, like, basically won the game on the spot. But I didn't. I don't know, they could have, like, stalled me out with some stuff. So I'm gonna Psychic here. And Thunderbolt. Yeah, battle was canceled. I mean, they could do a really drawn-out endgame, but they would have to play near perfect, and if they make one mistake, they're out. So I understand why they gave up there. I don't think necessarily the game was over. Wait, did they booster activate? I don't even remember, but yeah, that 2v1 when I have Sash, it's just like, if I am allowed to get one Astral Barrage off, I just win the game on the spot, because they already used up Tera, but... Yeah, so I think in that instance, an offensive Tera on CSR is a little interesting. When Wolf had the similar team comp, they just replaced Fluttermane with CSR. He had a defensive Tera of normal. I still think that's probably the better option personally, but I guess it all comes down to personal preference. They're not doing bad. They were like rank 800 something, so they're not doing poorly. And don't get it twisted. They played well. They played aggressively, which maybe I could have capitalized a little bit more, but I got a little lucky by winning that speed tie. So good game to my opponent either way. Let's do another one. Okay, Adri is rocking CSR Zamazenta with Smeargle, Torn, Rilla, and Raging Bull. This is actually really tough. This is a really tough matchup. For us, the Smeargle plus the Torn is bad. So I want to go lead these two again, because they do have Rain, I guess, but I don't know if they'll actually use it. CSR. And Raging Bolt. I need a Snorlax game, guys. Come on. Yeah. That's kind of what I want to bring. Give me some Trick Room. I need some tricketed rooms. This one's going to be tough, though. I don't know. Kalizama, yeah. That's about what I anticipated. So with the Sun Up, we're actually fine. I'll survive a Body Press plus an Astral Barrage. So what I want to do here... Terra Fire... No. Flame Charge Calyrex. And Spore the Zamazenta. Yeah, so they're gonna like what? Terra Dragon maybe? Terra Ghost? Terra Dark. That's fine. Now I can Collision Course you pretty safely. There's the Astral. Makes sense. Is that Life Orb? Yeah, it is. Yep, I should live. Yep. I usually live more comfortably if it's not Life Orb. Okay. They have in the back. Nothing that wants to take. The Sucker Punch will pick up. Nice. Always go there even if they protect. It's super safe. Easily the best option. Because I can throw by not going for an attack there, and I can basically force lock them with the constant Sucker Punches. Zama is fast asleep. Who comes in? Smeargle! There we go. Let's do this. Nice. Well, I break the Focus Sash on Smeargle, which is really good. My question is does Zamazenta wake up here? If they do and KO Koraidon, it's not the end of the world. No. Okay, they don't. That's probably GG's then, right? Raging Bolt, yeah. How many more turns until Sun is up? 2. I have my own Raging Bolts, which is good. So I just want a Collision Course. Rage Powder. Nice. Yep. Called that one. And now that they have a protected, I can go Caly. And then I always Psychic the Zamazenta and Collision Course the Raging Bolts. Because they can't cover for both. They can basically only pick up one KO unless they get... So they should... Nice. That's fine. Covering for a Protect. But now I just Psychic Zama. Funk. And now they can't win, because they cannot KO Calyrex in a single turn, nor can they KO both Pokemon. Because I still have Zacian attacked. Okay, so yeah, this is just max special attack, max speed, probably. I just double into Bolt. And Astral Barrage is always stronger. Well, they crit me, but they're playing it out. So I don't blame them. They're ranked quite highly, like 300 something, so it's pretty fair that they want to play it out because they don't want to lose their ranking, would be my guess. But they played super well either way, I think. It was a lot of mind games. Are they doing the thing? Probably. Either way, we won, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, they played well. It's just, I knew that my Bonnet could survive that double up. It survived by little. I was expecting it to be Sash, Calyrex Shadow Rider, not Life Orb like that, but I knew I would still live because of the defense boost from Photosynthesis. Yep. And so getting that Spore off was pretty huge. Getting 2 turns was great. 3 turns would have, like, not actually done anything because I didn't target the Zamazenta that turn because I knew that it wouldn't... it would probably try to protect, so I didn't really care. But either way, they played super well. But just like lose. I don't know. I lose all the time. Just lose. It's okay. A good game to my opponent either way. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Miraidon, Terapagos, Incin, Sinistra, Iron Treads, and Iron Valiant. So normally on this comp, I want to lead like Koraidon, Rillaboom. With Calyrex. Sleep doesn't feel super good because they have terrain, so we'll see though. I think it still might be Calm Mind Terap though. I'm not 100% certain on this. Rank 123, so ranked super highly, so they know how they're playing. Show them a little respect. Terap Instant, yeah. Who's faster? Terashift, Terapagos, or Calcompulse goes. Okay, so I am faster. So I want to fake out Incin and Flame Charge Incin. You always want to get that Flame Charge off. Yeah, there's the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, this is very physically defensive. There's the Calm Mind. It's fine. Yeah. But I'm always going to U-turn out here. The question is, what else do I do? Because I mean, I can just Grassy Glide and Collision Course into the Terap slot. So if they go into Miraidon here, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think they might protect the Pagos, which would be nice. Electric Seed Pagos. Okay, I've seen this pop up more and more. It's very interesting. And Tera, that's fine. Okay, so there all that goes. My question is are they Scarf Miraidon? They might be with a comp like this. Harsh Sunlight fades. Yeah. A nice chunk. +1 Terra Starstorm. How much does this do? Okay, nice amount. Who do I want to go into? Let's see. So I want to protect here and disable the Terap. We'll see speed interactions between CSR and Koraidon. Okay, so it's not Specs. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Huge. Now I Collision Course and Astral Barrage. Oh, I think another Collision Course takes it. Yeah, I think it does. I'm gonna Psychic Terap. Nice, okay. Miraidon goes down, which is huge. Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna go for Earth Power, which is about what I anticipated, but that shouldn't KO the Koraidon, I don't think. Nope. So who comes in? I'm gonna need to get Koraidon out because I need that Orichalcum Pulse. Boost in order to KO this Terapagos. Sinistra. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All good in the hood. I'm actually gonna go into Rillaboom here and just click Astral Barrage. They might swap out Sinistra, but that's fine. But I'll get damage on something. Can't Terra it either. It might be EV to live, and it might be Sash. We saw like Marco Silva use Sash Sinistra. Yeah. So here's Incin. So this is fine. I think I need to get rid of everything else that isn't Terap. Yeah. Is this you have? No. And they're still disabled. So I can fake out Astral Barrage again. They don't know if I have Encore. I'll take a little bit there. Nice. Oh, crit definitely mattered. Calm Mind. Okay. Yep, +1. Again, I gotta get rid of this stuff. I have something for Sinistra in the back. This is gonna be a bit tough though. I think I live another one too. Another Earth Power. Yeah. Yep. With the grassy terrain healing? Yeah, nice. Cool. I'm going to Raging Bolt. Does the Sinistra have Protect? That's my question. Do I double Protect to Scout for it? They could Trick Room, which I guess wouldn't be the end of the world. I can go for another Calm Mind though. But I don't think they'll pick up. Most of the time they aren't going to run Protect. I'm going to do this. Ah, I got it wrong. I was wrong. They do have Protect. I could have doubled. I should have double protected. Pagos goes for Earth Power, yeah. Into Bolt. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think this is actually the end of the world, though. Because now I go Rillaboom. I'm going to Grassy Glide into Sinistra and Astral Barrage. Yeah, it's a little cheap. That makes me think it's Sash. Okay, Sinistra goes down. Now I have a +1. I should survive a Terra Starstorm. And then we can just Psychic and... Cool. Alright, I think we've got it. We just Psychic and Collision Course. Go on, they get no more healing. Yeah, I just need to go on the offensive here. Deal a bit of damage with Psychic and then rip a max attack Adamant Collision Course. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I don't have Encore. right now. That would be really good. You just have to try to live, I guess. This makes sense because then I can't disable the Terra Starstorm. Okay, let's see. This is max attack adamant. No, they lived! Yo! That's so upsetting. It was so close. GG's. GG's. They lived. Dang. So close. So close. The turn where they protected Sinistra, if I had double protected there, we would have been in better shape. I don't know, because I was slower than the Terapagos anyway, so actually I think we're in the exact same position, so I don't think it matters too much. Oh well. Good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Rayquaza, Terapagos, Fluttermane, Incin, Chenpao, and Amoonguss. So Rayquaza's good. They're probably going to lead with that. Fluttermane's good. Terapagos is interesting. It might be Specs, I'm going to be honest with you. Snorlax might be good here, I'm not going to lie. Like with Yawn? I don't know, though. I like Calyrex. I like Bonnet. Koraidon. And Bolt, maybe? Yeah. This will be interesting. I'm not super certain how to face this. Flutter Terap, okay. Do you have Taunt? What's the item on Flutter? Booster energy? Yep. Speed, right? I feel like it's Specs. And Spore Terap. Okay. We're gonna Terra. To me, this screams Specs. Yeah, there's the taunt, which is fine. What's this do? Yeah, it's Specs for sure. I don't wanna... I'm gonna disable. And Seed Bomb the Flutter. There's Icy Wind, yeah. Do I live with Caly? I do, nice. I wish I'd actually gone down with Brute Bonnet there. I did a lot. Okay. Who wants to come in? No one. I'm gonna Astral. And Sucker Punch Flutter Mane. It's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now we'll just get an Astral off. I'm gonna swap into Raging Bolts. Here. Expecting a Shadow Ball. I'm still gonna Sucker Punch Flutter. I'm gonna force them to fake out the Bonnet. Nice. Huge. My Magnet. Rayquaza. It's fine. You can't Tera. I'm gonna double the instant slot here, actually. Yo, in my face. Interesting choice. Okay, there goes Terap. Okay. So I actually have a ton of... Are they like sashed or something? That's my guess. This is fine, though. I mean, I'm max attack adamant in the sun Koraidon. So I'm just happy to Dragon Pulse Rayquaza. Tera, Collision Course. That Dragon Dance was heckin' greedy. If I just went for a Dragon Pulse there, I'll survive whatever they want to throw at me, though. These two Pokemon, like, they're super bulky. Especially my Raging Bolt has, like, a ton of physical defense. Yeah, there's the Dragon Ascent, but now that I'm not weak to it, I should live. Yep. There goes Pagos. Now I can just Depulse. What is their item? I would assume Dragon Dance would be Clear Amulet. Yeah. Okay, not Focus Sash, which is good. Bulky Koraidon. Gotta love it. I love Bulky Koraidon. So all they're gonna go for now is Incineroar. But no Tera. I mean, Dragon Dancing in my face makes sense when you're in that bad of a position. I should have played it a little more safe. And just went for the Dragon Pulse there. Also, that was not boosted. I forgot. I mean, I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt in case they let me do it. But this is always safe. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should have always just went for the Dragon Pulse there. It was pretty greedy of me to ignore it. I thought they might protect, but that's definitely, like, if they crit that, or maybe that's a roll, I don't know, that would have gotten them back into the game. So ignoring the, I assume that it's like a clear amulet or something like that set, so I was like not that worried about it, but seeing the Dragon Dance, I was like, okay, now all of a sudden I'm pretty worried about it. So really good game to my opponent either way with a really cool team. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? I think my team is actually really good. I'm going to be playing it pretty consistently. I'm excited to use it a little bit more. It might use some tweaks here or there, but overall, Snorlax actually puts in a lot of work specifically into the Calyrex Ice Rider matchup. I really wish I got to feature that more, but I'm sure other people, I'm hoping other people will use this team and feature the battles where Snorlax can absolutely shine, where it on-course Trick Room and stuff like that. But if you'd like to try it out for yourself, there will be a rental and a Pokebeast down in the description below. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I certainly do. It's fantastic for Best of One. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.